I lost my wallet and my passport in the Philippines, and I was like, my life is over because I don't even have the money to like buy a new passport and a flight home or like accommodation or food. Everything in the Philippines is cash. So I'm like, I'm gonna have to marry like a village boy and just live my new life here because I'm stuck.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Mark Straight to the Philippines. Today is a beautiful story of an African American woman that came here and how she lost her passport and wallet and all of her money, and how the locals helped her and not only recover it, but actually, I'm not going to give away too many surprises. Let's just keep watching. No, I'm not going to interrupt too much because it's just such a wonderful story. The Philippines gets a bad rap sometimes, but this is just truly touching, so I want to share it today.
And so basically, I took a bus from Cebu to Mobile like 8 p.m. at night, 3 hours. I arrived like 11, and I take a tuk-tuk to my accommodation. I go to pay the tuk-tuk driver, and I realize my wallet's not there. I burst into tears, and I'm like Stone Cold Steve Austin. I do not cry, but I burst into tears because this is like the worst thing that's happened to me in 27 countries of traveling. And he's like, girl, relax. Filipinos, we don't steal. You're gonna find it. And I was like, he's like, girl, come with me. Takes me into town, gets all his like taxi, tuk-tuk drivers, random old ladies on the street, tells them the situation. They're like, let's all go to the CCTV station and figure out what bus she was on.
So, what I love about this is how friendly and helpful everyone is. The Filipinos often get that reputation. They're one of the friendliest, nicest, kindest people in the world. And here's a foreigner, like, they have their own problems there, right? They're their own country, they're starving. But they go out of their way to help her because they they take care of each other here. And this is just a beautiful example of that. They got the whole neighborhood involved.
So then we go to the CCTV station, we watch all the footage, and we see me getting off the bus, but we can't see which bus number it is because of the light. They're like, fuck it, let's just break into all the buses. They take me to the bus station, we break into all the buses. I'm like, this isn't gonna work, all the buses look the same. Then we get into my bus, and I realize that there is a plastic bottle without a wrapping in a seat opposite me. I remember seeing it, and I was like, this is my bus. I just know. We take pictures of it. It was literally nighttime and we're breaking into buses, matching it to CCTV on some detective shit. And they're like, come with me. They take me to an empty bar with just a single man wearing a transportation outfit sitting there. So they're like, this is Jorge. He runs transportation here in Mobile. So I show him like the number of the bus that I was on. He's like, that's Alberto's bus. He goes to Cebu every morning, 5 a.m.
This is one of the great things about the Philippines here and the Filipino people. They really do get to know you and know their neighbors, kind of like how America was 100, 200 years ago, where people actually got to know their neighbors. Like, they know exactly who drove the bus, and they all have those connections there. Kind of like that show Cheers back in the day, where everyone knows your name. It really is true, guys. The people here are just so friendly and kind.
At this point, the police chief has joined our search group and has also brought donuts. Not even kidding. And so we're eating donuts, and the police chief is like, okay, 4 a.m., we confront Alberto. So 4 a.m., we find Alberto. He's got the wallet with the passport tucked inside. I'm Gucci. Big shouts out, Alberto.
Notice he didn't steal it. He didn't spend it. He didn't deny it. He kept it. He was waiting for her. That's so opposite what we think people would do in a poor third world country where you're afraid everyone's a thief or a criminal. And what a great guy! Like, he was ready. Something tells me he was probably looking out for her and see if she'd ride the bus again because he kept it ready for her.
Except I only went to Mobile for one day to swim with whale sharks, and all the whale shark tours leave at like 4 a.m. So I've missed the whale shark tour. So I like missed the reason I came here.
See, this is why the Filipino people are some of the nicest, best people in the whole world. What they did already was already outstanding. How the whole community got involved to find her wallet and passport, or else she would have been stranded here and been in a much worse predicament. but she missed what she wanted to do, which was swim with whale sharks. But they go the extra mile to help her.
And went through all this trouble and took this big long bus and did everything in the first place. And I tell them this and they're like, oh my God, girl, don't worry. We'll take you ourselves to see the whale sharks. No joke, they literally took me to see the sharks.
So, speaking from personal experience, I've been touched and seen this sort of kindness myself. It's unbelievable sometimes, but it really is true. We keep going on and on about this, how they're so nice and friendly, but look how far they went. They went that extra mile, not only to save this girl's trip and to make sure she could get home okay, but also to make sure she never forgot this guy. She will never forget this trip. Something tells me this memory will last a lifetime.
They dropped me off at this gorgeous white sand beach. I was just gonna swim for a bit, and then I ran into this group having a Christmas party, inviting me over to dance with them, and we're just like vibing. They're giving me drinks, margaritas. They start feeding me, and I'm like, damn. And they have like the best taste in music too. Every now and then I get a little bit. They include me in all their photos. Like they're gonna look back and be like, "Who is this girl in our automobile Christmas party photos?" Then we have like a lovely dinner. Then another group on the beach of like young, like 22-year-olds invite me to release lanterns with them. And it's like 7 p.m. I'm like, guys, I gotta go to Cebu, sorry. They're like, no, girl, you're coming with us. They all live in Cebu, and they're like, you can just ride back with us, like, instead of taking the bus, like, we have space.
What a great story. The best part about it is it's a true story. And not only did they save her trip, now she has these cherished, precious memories to last forever.
A black solo female traveler that's gone to 27 countries. I've never experienced kindness and hospitality like this. And it's honestly been really healing because I'm naturally like an extroverted, kind person. Like I want to smile at everyone and talk to everyone and be nice to everyone. Times where I've smiled at people and they have like just evilly stared at me back or not been very kind. As a kid, like I would want to play with other kids and they would be like, oh, like you're black, I can't play with you. Like literally. So that has definitely like closed me off a lot as a person. And coming to the Philippines, I feel like I've just opened up so much more because of the way everyone here is so kind and warm. So not me losing my wallet and my passport and like actually ending up healing my inner child in one day.
So, healing is a great word. Sometimes we use the word rejuvenation or rebirth. They're all great words just because of how they describe it here. So many of us have gone through such painful, hard times back home, either the loss of a spouse or divorce, or other sad times where we just work real hard on nothing to show for it. And she faced a lot of trauma and prejudice growing up, and the people are just so friendly and kind. Like, look how much that touched her. And she's traveled. She said, what, 27 countries? So she's traveled the world and met all kinds of people, but none of them even begin to compare to how nice and kind the Filipino people were. But that's it for today's video. If you liked it, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. It really helps out the channel a lot, and I really appreciate it. It enables me to keep doing videos like this to help you all. If you want to get more videos about traveling in the Philippines or retiring young, being a digital nomad, all that, I do all that. So just definitely hit that like, subscribe. It means the world to me. Thank you so much. Anyways, that's it for today. God bless. I'll see you next time. Peace.